Oh, I think I'm on the wrong alt. Sorry. Just a moment. Let's try it for real this time. I want Pieter. All right. Let's go heavensward. All right. Man. Love the music. As always. We've got a chocobo feed. Well met, traveler. Might interest in your chocobo porter? Oh, don't tell me. You're one of those newfangled people who just got here. Oh, we can't fly here yet. Ha! Alright, Aetherite. Meow. I love you too, kitty. I have attuned to this Aetherite. Hi. What's up, Kerbolt? Kerbolt's taking stock of his pumpkin patch. You're looking for work, are you? Oh, of course. Looking for work, are you? And you've come to the right place. The name's Kerbolt, and I have the honor of serving Lady Lainate. When I'm free of duty, I try to make myself useful by helping out with the farm folk, as I am now. Of late, I've been having a problem with wild Gastornis. You might recognize them as the colorful dodo creature you've seen about the place. Try as we might to keep them away, they always manage to get at our crops before we can harvest them. It would mean much to the camp if you could dispatch some of them. 3 should be sufficient, I think. Also, if it's not too much trouble, would you mind bringing back some of the meat from the beasts you fell? No sense in letting perfectly good poultry go to waste. This place is all kinds of a mess, isn't it? Navigating this is a bit of a chore. This way, maybe? The Gastornis and acquire their meat. Gala cat? Okay. That was a little odd. Are those flying cats? Those are flying cats. That's hilarious. Oh, we've accomplished this mission. I mean, I suppose we could go back. Heard the cat go, "Purr." Sorry, the Gala cat. The bat cats are very humorous. I like them. Alright. Let's go back and meet up with this fellow. Meanwhile, my cat is over here purring up a storm. You've taken care of the gastronomies? Excellent. Splendid. Are you able to procure the meat as well? Here you are. My thanks, friend. My men will be glad for this bounty of fresh meat. Salted meats are perfectly fine in moderation, but we often long for foods with a bit more flavor. And thanks to you, I've stuck 2 birds with 1 stone. Our men have fresh meat for the fire, and we've earned a respite from the gastronomies. Oh, it's nice to take a shortcut. The Rose House. The Gala cats are very humorous to me. What's up, Lania? Master Krolinsk, welcome. I'm Sir Lanier of Halinarta, commander of the forces stationed here at Count Cloudtop. Strange that it may sound, I can't speak this morning. I have long dreamed of meeting you. I'm in your debt, you see. And shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother, Franzel, would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Halon, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person, and to call upon his generous and aid besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. What's up, Lotta Kid? Welcome. Ahem. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, my Lady Lily. You cut an elegant figure, as always. A steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. Lord Ameline, if it's not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Master Krolinsk. Camp Cloud Top, which I'm having trouble saying, was established to provide an early warning of impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We're not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. You should be an actor. Well, thank you. I one time tried to be, and failed miserably. Bye, have a good one. Alas, as you may have noticed, it's currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beast is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. Haha. I feel much and more may be asked of you from the days to come, Master of Kurlinsk. I shall do, thank you. What's up, Leniat? While I understand Count Edmund's intentions, I'd rather not waste valuable time in ensuring that the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it far more likely he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like for him to watch for Dravanian outflyers. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Aurelian from shirking his duty. Let's see, the air here is a bit, A request from Leniette? Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here but a few moles away. Oh, never mind. What is it? Mission of paramount importance. To keep watch for Normandian outflyers. A mission? Yes, of course. That is why I'm here. I shall do as my lady asks. Master Kurlinsk, I do not believe I've properly introduced myself. My name is Hiriol, and I serve at the pleasure of Lord Aurelian. Lady Leniette would have me accompany Lord Aurelian on his mission. Oh, I understand completely. I'll do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Were of another house, mayhaps I would not feel obliged to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. You seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or perhaps you're more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Liliane is eager to get on to more important business. Now that Aurelian is out of harm's way, we're free to discuss matters of actual import, such as our struggles with the Vanu Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago, when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our peoples for half a year, when suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Marianne, and she could use your assistance. Master Kurlinsk, I presume? Lady Lorelei told me you were coming. I hear tell you've never faced a Vanu before. Well, spend enough time on patrol, and you're sure to cross paths with him eventually. These birdmen are native to the Floating Isles, and I say birdmen, but they're not like the Ixal. Unless the Ixal's mother was a Gigas. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in these areas, kill or drive them away. Alright. There's a person over here to talk to. Let's do that. The music tells me this is going to be a silly exchange. I say, not the ward of House Fortemps I've heard so much about. Are you not? Perfect. I have need of an adventurer of such repute. You see, Count Cloudtop is a post for those who have, let us say, served beyond their usefulness. We do what we can to make the best of it, but I know the others are disheartened. They take no pride in their duties. Though this place has robbed them of their vigor, they are yet proud men of House Halinard, and I refuse to let their spirits sour and their blades grow dull. How to do this has become my foremost concern. And then it dawned upon me, we must improve the quality of food. Think about it. What morale can you expect of troops denied a hearty breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Surely better meals would go a long way to rekindling their spirits. But Falabret, our camp's quartermaster, never heard of it, or at least not from me. But if you were to hear from it... Let's see. There we go. But if he were to hear it from you, an adventurer of your background, he would have to at least take it into consideration. I beg you. Please speak some sense into him. For the camp. Let's do something. All right. Say, Heavenward's a lot more empty than A Realm Reborn. Those cats just go brow when you walk by them, and it's so funny and so cute. Probably. You want what for this camp? Hearty meals? Oh, don't tell me. Gildan sent you, didn't he? It's no small feat having supplies shipped here, you know. Even the wealthiest nobles would be hard-pressed to afford constant deliveries of fresh foods to a place such as this. It simply cannot be done. If he's so dissatisfied with our provisions, he should forage and cook for himself. A number of our men are already doing just that. Oh, there always was one to overindulge his eating. I fear hunger is clouding his judgment. But he's mistaken if he thinks that I can freely request shipments of goods as I please. Might I ask a favor of you? Cloudtop is known for a nutritious and surprisingly filly variety of mushrooms. I'd like you to find one and give it to Gildan for me. Perhaps then he'll find his way to sate his appetite on his own and leave me be. Take the cloud mushroom. Okay. Yes, kitty. He is such a cat. All right. A Dahmer sandwich. Thank you. No, I'm trying to cut down. Besides, having people over for dinner is just so uncomfortable. Alright. See what all we can get done. Lots of missions we're picking up. It's good. Hi. Yes. Can't say hello. Okay, so they're underneath this, probably. Maybe above. Oh, here it is. Cloud mushroom? Or we're watching for Vanu. Oh my. Hello. Alright, so the thing I'm looking for is above. Well, let's try going this other way. Man, this place is going to be so convenient when I can fly. Unfortunately, well, not there yet. Really? It was like, no, you can't go there, it's too dangerous. So I'm gonna watch for more of the Vanu. You steel yourself for a mighty struggle, yet find no Vanu lying in wait. Oh. Here there should be something. Aha! Cloud mushroom. Gonna explore over in this corner just because I can. Oh my, there's lots of stuff over here. Alright, let's head back this way. If I go mapping the realm as always. Kitty says hello. Oh man, I got some lilies I could use. I don't really want to do this fight. Okay, where is? It's around here somewhere. Here it is. That's also presents. Hey. Alright, well, we've successfully watched for Vanu. Head back this way. The flying cat things make the cutest sounds. Wow. Finished with your patrol? Anything to report? I killed some creatures. Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Halon has blessed us with a mighty ally. You're welcome. We got to fancy pants. Time for some fancy shoes. Accepting our recent clashes with the Vanu, it cannot have escaped your notice that things here are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite having been built for an observation post, we've yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. And, of course, the part of our camp, the Vaulted Protector, is in perpetual state of needing repairs. So even were the Holy See to come under Dravanian attack, we would be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Master Krolinsk, this is where ambition goes to die. If you have aspirations for advancements, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stoke their fighting spirit. Psych them up, you might say. We can do this. But first I must give this man a mushroom. Oh, I picked this mushroom. It was not hard to find. We shall do this as well. So, how did you fare? You think Falbrecht has come around to seeing things our way? Here is mushroom. Oh, what a delectable-looking mushroom you have there. So round, so plump. I appreciate the offering. Why do you bring this to me? What a Falbrecht. He says you should find your own food. There's plenty out here. He said what? How absurd to think I would make such a request for selfish gains. The future of Camp Cloudtop is not to be taken lightly. That's not to say I'm not hungry, mind you. I guess I can't depend on him to help make a change after all. I have to think of something else. Maybe sauteed mushrooms or mushroom soup. What? Oh, I'm merely thinking of meals. Meals for the men. Yes, of course. Requires aid in his comrades. If I cannot improve morale through food, then I will have to take more drastic measures. Yes, some heroic feat to rally the men and enliven spirits. As they say, it is an idle man who makes a miserable man. And for the men of Ishgard, what could be more heroic than slaying a dragon? They say Camp Cloudtop. I have been struggling to say Camp Cloudtop every single time it comes up. It's devoid of dragons, making it perfect for men of our lowly standing. But surely, at least one dragon has found its way into this region, no? I cannot leave my post just yet, so I must ask you take up the search until I'm able. First, I suggest speaking with the men around camp for a lead. When you've tracked one down, report back to me. I shall gather my men and head out to slay the foul beast. Sure, I could do this. Does not sound difficult. Whee! Hello there, old boy. Slain any Vanu champions yet? No? Oh, let me know when you have to make yourself presentable for the Excuse me, sir. You need to be very sick. Like me. Look how sick I am. It's an attack? What should we do? What should we do? That's just me being sick. You had me fooled there for a moment, old boy. An amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am for the monotony of a mere sentry duty. Yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Lynette will grant me a grand mission, as befits my station. I love the music for this mount. It doesn't match the mount at all. It's like, you're riding a red horse, and the music is like, doom, doom and destruction, death. We are doomed. Alright, we'll head back over here, try to grab these, and then head back out. Man, it's cruel to give us the ability to fly and then take it away in the DLC. I totally understand why, and it makes total sense that they would do it, but still. I love this mount just for the music. In working to repair the Protector, I cannot help but feel that something is watching us. Whoever or whatever it is, I wonder why they would concern themselves with a broken airship. So we're being watched. You're looking for dragons? They wouldn't have assigned us here if they suspected any danger. We have the Vanu to contend with from time to time, but even we can handle the likes of them. Oh, now that I think about it. Recently, we've been finding what look like the scraps of something, feeding on the local wildlife. But surely it's not the work of a dragon, right? We've been eating the local wildlife. Nothing to be concerned about. Probably. Torbolt. Dragons? Here in Count Cloudtop. I'm afraid you may be wasting your time. What business would dragons have here? Cloudtop. I may start calling it CC, because I'm tripping over it every single time I try to say that. Whee! Good old Cramp Crowd Crop. You're looking rather grim. Why so serious? The Vanu are no real threat, and the Dravanians couldn't give a fig about us. I'm so psyched. He cuts. Where did that come from? Fine, if you insist, I'll make an effort to be more alert, but really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of bombs away from the front line, which is just the way I like it, thank you very much. Get extra foggy here while I was talking to this guy. Like, I start talking to the guy and the fog rolls in. anything fluffier than a cloud. Sake. What? What is it? Is it the Horde? By the Fury, whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, worry not. After the shock you just gave me, I'd had our sleep for a fortnight. Okay, what am I doing that's freaking these guys out so much? Because, like, it doesn't look like anything to me. Yay. Nothing. Why are they freaking out? Oh my god, don't kill me! The Rose Knight cook seems exhausted. The fire in her eyes tells there's work to be done. Hello there, laddie. No doubt you've important work to attend to. Well, we're all have a part to play. As a matter of fact, I should be handing out these meals, but these old bones don't move like they used to. But as I said, we all have a part to play, and I can't very well keep the good men and women of Camp Cloudtop waiting. Hey, I said it right that time. I don't suppose you'll be waiting to make a few deliveries, or willing to make a few deliveries in my stead, would you? The packages are clearly labeled. I can't offer much, but I will compensate you for your trouble. Give me meals. You will give out packaged meals. Important. Ah, Pietro, what are the pleasure of your honor of your presence this fine day? Here's meal. Delivery from the cook. I was all certain there would be none today. Give my thanks, and give her my best regards. Real period. Many thanks, Master Crowlands. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon, Lord O'Malley said, what? Well, I have no doubt that Lady Lanier will do her utmost to oblige him. Master Crowlands, can I help you with something? Here is packaged meal for you. Oh, meal from the cook. Why did she not come herself? Oh, well, no matter. My thanks to you both. Anything else for me? If Lord Amellian is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lady Lorraine will want you to accompany him. Aye, you might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. No use avoiding the inevitable. I'm looking for a person to give meals for you. You're hungry before he is. Here is meal. Whatever it is, make it quick. I cannot leave my post unattended for long. Here's meal. Ah, a meal from the cook. That she makes such fine cuisine from seemingly deplorable rations is nothing short of a miracle. Thank you, sir. My compliments to the chef. You're most welcome. Master Krolinsk, Lord Amellian has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for his epiphany. Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? No. Excellent. I'm in constant need of fresh water from Count Cloudtop, as there is no underground services, or no underground sources we can tap at the wells. However, there's a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered that may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Vorse Sarin, to the east of here. I'll have you and Amellian bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts that populate the lakes, not to mention Vanuskaust, ranging from the nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison with keeping the young lord entertained, but you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck, and be safe. It is stuff like for cook. Welcome back. I take it your empty hands. It means that your meals have been delivered. Excellent. Short though the trip may be, a few foams feel like a mom my age. It's worth it to see their smiling faces, though. I know they say I should take things easy, but age is no excuse for letting up on my duties. I won't deny I have second thoughts about staying, what with the thinner air here in the sea clouds and all. But have you tried their cooking? No one should have to suffer such unsavory fare. And they won't so long as I'm here. Of course, the cook. Some more tea sounds nice. In fact, let us take this small tea. Where is the mold tea? Is here somewhere? There it is. I see it. Yes, this tea makes me well fed. Because apparently tea counts as food now. Letting told you to tell me about my mission once again? If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? A vital mission, on success of which various survival of Camp Cloudtop rests. The procurement of potable water. Finally. It's about time she entrusted me with a mission of great import. Right then. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, didn't go wait? Then this. Oh, wait till it's straight, looks like. We're done our hot dog through Uber. Thanks. A Dahmer dog? Just don't know if I can trust what it was packaged in. Hello, Vanu Scout. I was here to speak with you. Still no change. Okay, Vanu. What kind of voice will we get for Vanu? Vanu. What voice should I give them? I mean, sure. It's apparently a silly place, so we're gonna give him Ringo's voice. Dahmer meatball sandwich, don't know which yet. Still no change. I feel this cold like. Hello. I'm here tomorrow, baby. Do not be afraid. It's mostly safe. You're very good at killing people. This is good news. Off we go. We search for suspicious activity. Dragons in the news. Malian. So this is the Vorstein Siren of legend, and nary a nano in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know. Why don't you and I make a competition? Whoever finds a superior specimen wins. Our Rolch shall judge our entries in size, purity, and say aesthetic sensibilities. Oh, let us begin at once. Of course. To find spring crystal. The disappearing falls. Water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Laniane. Perhaps you should inspect another. Oh, it should be easy enough. Markers and not exhibit the properties described. What about this one? Crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it's a spring crystal that it seeks. I think we've explored this place decently well. Ah, Master Kurlinsk, have you brought your entry to the contest? It is crystal. My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from the air like water from a pump? Fascinating. However, there's more than a little concern for Lord Amalien's well-being. Lord Amalien's been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him when you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I'm worrying too much. I'm worrying for nothing. I must ask you assist me in looking for him, Master Kurlinsk. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southwestern area of Vorsayan Siran as swiftly as you're able, and rendezvous with me into the north. Farewell, and good luck. So epic. Just chill waiting for this dude to show up. So there's this running area for a time, see no signs of Meliane. Let's play northern so. Cloud one. That's concerning. Surveying. Master Kurlinsk, Lord Amelian. Lord Amelian's been taken by the Vanu. I had my lord surrounded, the whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. No. You should be easy enough, yes? Sure. Discovered a new location. Ignore all these guys. up on it, Roy? Okay, let's go. So I'm being synced down to level 52. I'm too powerful for this particular battle. Vanu must have taken him to the village, perhaps to present to their chieftain. I will make haste to Haru's house and tell Lady Laniane what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Master Krolinsk, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Améliane in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Duh. And then I knew where I was going. You're not going to eat me, are you? That's not what you do to prisoners, is it? Pieter, over here. Everything's from the food, isn't it? Spread word. Time to untie the vermin rope. Whew. That was thoroughly unpleasant. Protect him and escape the Nashu Vanu threshold. Escort mission. Everyone's favorite part of gaming. Oh, is that you? Thank heaven. Let's get out of here. Among them safe, Pietro. We'll hold them off. This way. Quickly. Duty complete. That was easy enough.
Reinforcements? Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vundo, royals like blackest storm clouds, offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells, and he comes.
Hey, boy. Look at my robes. Oh dear. We have got a dragon. Or perhaps a sky whale?
The white, mighty Bismarck, lord of the mists!
A flying whale? By the fury, it's a primal.
Oop. You're fine, dude. Or maybe not.
We must away.
No. Dude, really?
Damn! Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Aye, aye, Chief.
All aboard!
Are you coming? Really use some handrails. sky whale to deal with.
The gods only know what might have happened if we'd not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few precious occasions. All right, more than a few. Bull. 'Twas but blind chance that brought us together this time, in case you were wondering. The Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently, they can't just seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Count Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. Small world, I thought. Just as said lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling that his master had been captured and you were risking all to save him, and the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I'm here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend. We'll speak again soon. I promise. Quest complete. Alright. We remain at level 57. Lodomelian appears to be rather pleased with himself. Very well. I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know. Me, dead. On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal, and that, old boy, is no small feat. I've made a historic discovery, a fact even Lord Leliane will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I am rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, in that time we made our triumphant return, this mountain is so big I can't see anything. So it is quite dark here. Try to light the place up. That didn't help much. Praise Halon, I feared the worst. What happened out there?
Yes, we faced a primal, but we won, so it's fine.
A primal? Are you sure? Yet now that I think on it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. From what I've learned of comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior toward the people of Camp Cloudtop. Oh, you mean to say they've fallen under Primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alfino.
Are we forgetting something important, Lady Lene? A little recognition for the hero of the hour? Oh, you've your choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on.
Yes, you are right, of course. Master Kronitz deserves all that and more for having risked his life to rescue an esteemed personage. But if there's naught else to discuss, I'll depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat, without delay. Oh, but of course. Master Kronitz, you've done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Harshaval and give my warmest regards to the Count.
Oh, so that's it then? No more forays into enemy territory? Very well. I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Lade. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances.
All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing, then. We can speak on the journey home. It's a lovely little foray. Go up here and turn in our report. Then we can head back. How goes the search? Any word of dragons in Cloudtop?
Oh, no, but there was Primal.
No dragons, only Vanu. Well, I expected as much, to be sure, but I'm no less disappointed for it. What could they be watching? It's not here of interest, save for the Protector, and even that is still in sore need of repairs. They perceive it to be a threat of some kind. At any rate, there's little glory won in the scuffle of Vanu. But mark my words, I will find a way to rekindle the fire in our men's hearts. Head back to the Foundation. I'm going to use the restroom. We'll be right back. have to make a phone call. I'll be back in, let's give it 3 minutes. Okay, I think we're ready to continue. Hopefully you enjoyed the music while we were waiting. Fury-fearing Ellison. Fury-fearing Ellison is a story to tell. Take away your garb, you're not from here, am I right? The sights of our city must be quite the spectacle. It's a rich place with history. A story for every brick that paves our streets or frames our hearths with homes. There's much to learn in Ishgard, and I suppose I can teach you a thing or two. If you care to listen to this old man's tales, pray meet me at St. Renian's Forum. Right, what's to do over here? Leon. Beg your pardon, but you're Master Krolinsk, I presume. Bull. Just the man I was hoping to see. Just so happens I have a proposition for you. You see, in accordance with the Lord Commander's orders, we have established a new system similar to the one administered by the Adventurers Guild in the Eorzea. We have to document the petitions of the people and distribute them to motivated individuals like yourself. Were you to assist us with these leaves, sir, we would be most grateful, and we would compensate you accordingly. Temple leaves are now available. You now undertake temple leaves by speaking with Elion. In addition to normal lev quests, which require 1 level hours to accept, there's also large-scale lev quests which require 10. These quests require more effort, but yield richer rewards. Cool. Nice. You're feeling Ellison. So you've come to partake in the company, eh? Then let me start with the statue which stands before you here. This is Saint Renette, a dragoon of great renown, said to have wielded Gaybolg. Oh, yeah. Gaybolg, man. Good stuff. According to legend, a dragon slew her beloved, and naught but its blood could atone for what she lost. After much searching, she confronted the beast, and that would be the last time she wielded the lance. Upon exacting her revenge, they say she cast it aside on the ground, where the dragon was felled, taking up the cloth in its place. And from then on she devoted her life to uplifting the poor and downtrodden. I dare say there's never been a man or woman so selfless as she in our history. And so the Ark of the Humble was constructed, that we should never forget her sacrifices. It's perhaps worth mentioning that we of Ishgard take great pride in works of masonry adorning our streets. You will come to find figures of great esteem and respect, immortalized in some fashion in nearly every turn. Now then, let us move to St. Valior's Forum. I shall await you there. So, Gaybolg is a really cool weapon, wielded by Cullen, I think it is. And the weapon is said to kill whatever it strikes. And so you cannot survive a strike from Gaybolg. Greetings, Master Krolinsk. I've saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Lord Oriel's instruction. Will this be the first time riding a black chocobo, if I may ask? If so, you're in for a treat. I dare say you know this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high, too, even over snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the boat, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to our destination all by herself. So just relax and enjoy the view, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, please. I'm not traveling for sheep. First things first, we have a delivery to make. Welcome to the Holy Stables. What can I do for you? Here's some fodder for you. Ah, the fodder. Splendid. Chocobos are in for a treat. We specialize in the breeding and training of cavalry chocobos, so they must have nothing but the very best. They put through the admittedly harsh training regimen, and only a chocobo of the finest stock can endure it. That's why my assistant and I... Oh, wait a second. Where is my assistant? Oh, no doubt he's run off to the light feather proving grounds again. If you'd be a dear, go get him for me. And tell him to expect chocobo fodder for lunch if he doesn't hurry. Alright. Let's go ahead and head to this area. To the Falcon's Nest. The Corthus Western Highlands. Nice. Hey, kitty. What you doing? He's like, oh, you know, just lounging.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity.
What's green? Then the calamity made everything frozen.
Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, he came.
Black chocobo. Nice. Alright, getting an answer to my question. Artorial. Well, it looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Regwald is in charge here. He shall be expecting us. Meet with the chocobo keep. Well, that traveller, might I introduce you to Chocobo Porter? Oh, don't tell me. It's your first visit, and you just wanted to get the notification to go away. I know how this works. Okay, I want to attune to the Aetherite first. A little bit of wolves. It's been far too long, Lord Oriel. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Pieter Krolinsk, Ward of House Fortemps. Oh, yes, of course. Lord Drilliman spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Durden, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak to that, would I be correct in assuming that Master Kronig is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for his benefit. As you well know, Falcon's Nest was once the hamlet of a small garrison of knights and a few villagers. Then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics. Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives. But, as you can see, rebuilding a hamlet was no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be gladly appreciated. As promised, we at House Vortemps are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. Go. Sir Redwald will have you assist the craftsmen rebuilding the fortifications of Falcon's Nest. Several craftsmen in service to House Desmel have contributed to the restoration of Falcon's Nests. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a man with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Best be accepted. Hello, are you Roth? I'm looking for Roth. Orion. Lost in thought. I look worried, you say? Oh, nothing of the sort. I was simply thinking about something. The rebuilding of Falcon's Nest, in fact. The damage from the calamity and the freezing winds it brought with it was tremendous. Even the rats fled, driven out by the cold. With the impostor Guilherme dealt with, we can move forward with the rebuilding of the fortifications. I'm truly delighted and proud to be part of it. But it is no simple task. The heretics' various supporters are obviously still a major concern, and the high houses still have their squabbles and their disputes with the citizenry. Frankly, there's no end to the difficulties we face. Only just yesterday, some valuable supplies went missing, stolen from within this very fortress, right underneath our noses. We've no leads, and we don't have the resources to scour the highlands looking for these supplies. But if you happen to see a small group of suspicious-looking fellows carrying a large crate with them, it may well be our stolen goods. Please recover them for us. Of course. I will do this for you. But first, I must see what this exclamation mark is about. Right, this is inside? It is. Noriel grows worried about the supply stores at Falcon's Nest. You'd like to help out, would you? I suppose there's something you might be able to lend a hand with. We're rather short of foodstuffs. There's plenty of Steinbots wandering around just outside the fortress. So please, slay a few of them and bring me their meat. I'd say 3 should be enough for the time being. It's horrible stuff. It's tough like boot leather and tastes like it too. But we can't afford to be picky around here, especially with all of our food stores looking the way they do. No work for the game. Meanwhile, the cat is like, let's hang out, bro. He's so needy. Let's trade out our minion. We've been playing with Enkidu long enough, although I do adore Enkidu. What have we got? Oh, mobile seedling. Okay. Oh, there's Roth. Yes, I'm Roth. And you might be... Peter Krolinsk. I am Tin, or what's his name? Ah, promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I have the honor of overseeing these fine mess you see before you. Sent me over to one of them blackbirds, same as you, to build and mend, and tell others how to build and mend. But fury take me this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there's pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, I'm sure you'll find them.
So ice gremlins are destroying your stuff, huh? I shall look for you. This looks like ice gremlin place. There's one down, 2 to go. I see another one down that way. I shall hurry and get it taken care of. Just 2 of 3. One more to go. Need to go up for this one. Need to go up a lot. Dude, I'm so high already. Took care of all icicle sprites. Turns out your conspiracy theory was correct. They were actually gremlins trying to take all of your ice away. Or the opposite of take you away, give you more.
Now that's what looks like he's found his marks. Now just the sort we need around here. The kind that'll hop too and takes the task undone. And that is a bunny joke. Hard to find, side troops Roth know as well. You're a dab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. Not that we haven't got others who can do the job. It'd be a waste to keep you to yourself when there's others out there who need help same as me. If you're keen on doing what must be done, I ask you to head north of the pike. Got a huge statue out of the waste if you've never been. Mason by the name of Theramon is out there tending to that thing. Good man, Theramon, but I reckon he's taken too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. Is there a way out up here? Enemy location. Over here. Aha, stolen supplies. Bump figures, huh? Alright, I think it's safe to say this Morbol seedling is kind of pathetic. Remove it from favorites. Not nearly as cool as Enkidu. Steinbox. Two. And a third. Let's get another one. Move off, kind of pathetic. Oh, I do like Ultros. Yeah, we'll keep Ultros. Okay, to the pike with us. And a kitty. Kitty likes the big bird. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bid you assist me. Well, far from it for me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years. It's not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I have just the thing for, rather those deep eyes have... Cat, you're in the way, bud. Deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I'd be in your debt. It'd be easy enough.
bet if these things swarming now would not be good. Bristles develop. There's the bristles. Here you are. Ah, of course that is. That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? Spitting image of Haldrath. First the Azure Dragoons, one of Ishgard's founding fathers. Symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. No longer will we suffer the desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Excellent. Returning to Falcon's Nest, Theramon has a favor to ask. Before Falcon's Nest, I have a favor to ask. There's a knight, Sir Yodori, stationed at the anvil to west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, much more than I deserve, to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, my friend. Quest accepted. All right. The Beholder. Some of these creatures are just humorously named. I can't just fly up there, isn't it? Oh, man. Okay, that wasn't the way up. Good to know. Question is, what is the way up? I can't reach her from here. Entry from the south, perhaps? Ah! Yasadore. What's that? Package? I have foggy what you're talking about. Yes, ice-crusted bundle. Will your friend? Confounded. A fool of... Oh, what a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Theramont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try and eat better. I'll simply give it to him. And the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A highborn knight cannot be seen favoring a lowborn nation of such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist Theramont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Radowald. You got the perfect steed for an ice area.
I misjudged how much was in there. I spilled it all over myself. I must applaud your initiative, Master Kronensk. Roth tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Ariel included. These, Sir Rodwell, is glad to have veterans such as you to whom we can turn. Calm as ever, even when you must face the sense of gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillman said. Good. We've lost contact with reconnaissance parties head north to Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not. But regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land, which claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Artorial will be working together. Seek him out when you're ready to depart, and good luck. Seems we've been assigned the area near Camp Riversmeet, Master Kronensk. Lest you're unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from Corthus Western Highlands. One of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. 'Twould not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. Hold on, I have other tasks they must perform. Did you bring the Steinbach meat? You have it already? Marvelous. I'm sure you're wondering what I plan to do with something so unappetizing. It's really quite simple. I'm going to leave it outside till it's frozen right through. Falcon's Nest is one of Ishgard's first lines of defenses against Dravanian horde. We need to resist the dragon's fiercest onslaughts, but we also need to outlast protracted sieges. Once frozen, this meat will last a very long time. It may not taste good, but it'll keep our troops fighting when the supply lines have cut off. Thank you for providing it. Come on, the team. Ariel? Have you found the stolen supplies? Iliel. Yes, it's the very crate that was stolen. It looks very much like the heretic's handiwork. But there's something in here that shouldn't be. A feather ornament? Whatever could that mean? It looks like the type of ornament that was popular in Falcon's Nest before the calamity. This sort of thing's of no use to us here. I mean, a decorative trinket. There's someone who might be interested in it. There's a humorless old man named Segan, who collects antiques from the small mountain village that used to be here at Falcon's Nest. I'm sure he'd love to have a look at something like this. Do you think you could do me a favor and take it to him? So this is Falcon's Nest. I think that architectural styles can differ so, even within the same nation. Going to new places is a veritable feast for the senses. Such wonders grandfather must have beheld in his journeys with Master Otoa. But such musings must wait. We have a task to do. Let us begin by speaking with the people here. When you've finished, pray come and meet me at the hamlet's northern entrance. You can do this. Oh, I'm familiar with this taint of which you speak. We do consider dragons unclean, however. Speaking of the beasts lately, there have been reports of strange women skulking about their remains. We're on the lookout for her, unless she proved to be a heretic.
Okay, Ultros. I don't like your sound, so we're gonna remove you from the favorites as well. Your sound is gross. What's a taint? The taint? I've never heard of it. A strange visitor. However, a foreign woman, the stench of death about her. Suspicious as she was, I decided to steal a peek at her belongings and... forgive me, but the mere recollection of it's like to bring up my breakfast. Anyhow, after that, some few of us confronted her and demanded to know her purpose, but she refused to say a word. Nay, she looked straight through us, with empty eyes, and left the hamlet. As I recall, she was headed to the north and west. Wherever it is she's gone, we're well rid of her.
You've been asked to find the humorless man. Do you have no humor?
Is he outside?
He is outside.
Why are you outside? What are you doing out here?
Oh, you want something? Used to see these all the time before the calamity. Back before Falcon's Nest ended up looking like this. What is? Just brings back some memories. They say it was left with supplies stolen by the heretics. Well, thank you, in any case.
Segan is reminiscing about the past.
That feather you gave me. I've not seen one of those in a long, long time. It brought back memories. The village here grew years ago, around the barracks housing the Ishgardian scouting forces. It may have been a small village, it had a long and rich history. Being so close to the Dravanian border, it had its fair share of legend and wisdom passed down from generation to generation. But after the calamity, and the freezing winds it brought, the whole village was lost to the ice. Thanks to House Drasmo, the fortress's reconstruction is progressing rapidly, but the village, and all the belongings left behind in the calamity's aftermath, still lies deep beneath the snow. I wager that feather ornament was found you previously dug up around here. I seek out and collect relics from before the calamity. Everyone is so focused on rebuilding. Nobody seems to care but one jot for the past. I suppose I ought to get back out there and shift through these snowdrifts. If you find anything out there yourself, let me know. Quest accepted. Look for random trash.
Yeah, I can't stand that sound. Get out of here, Ultros. Oh, before we talk to her, what do you got, Ingerus? Even if I had time to head out there alone, if I ran afoul of those beasts, I wouldn't stand a chance. You see, one of the reasons I requested this posting was so I could recover my grandfather's belongings. They used to be near the frozen docks of Camp Reversmead. With things being busy as they are, I'm not at liberty to leave my post at the moment. What's worse, the area is found teeming with monsters, so I can't just send anyone in my stead. You look like you could handle yourself. Might you be so kind as to help me?
Sure, I can do this.
Rumors of this strange woman are on everyone's lips. It's likely but a coincidence, but it appears we're heading in the same direction as her. There are water sources in the northwestern corner of the region, frozen lakes to be precise. I would take our investigation there. I mislike the sound of this woman. I'd sooner not cross paths with her, but we have a mission to fulfill. Let us keep moving.
Of course.
Wrong button.
There we go. I was like, why won't you let me do the thing? So I'm just looking for lost items around here? Is that what I'm doing? Look for sparkles in the snow. You found trash. Will anything attack me when I pick up the trash? One artifact. Two artifacts. Up. And to do the ice break with my little ice. About an hour and a half before I break for lunch. There should be one more artifact hiding around here. Aha! That's it. Thanks for not letting me down, Sparkles. Bye. You actually found something. Here's the random trash you found. Maybe you really know how I feel. Maybe you're just helping an old man out of pity. Whichever it is, I still owe you my thanks. I've never been happier than when they first started talking about rebuilding Falcon's Nest. That I'd finally have the old village back. Of course, the Holy See wasn't interested in the village at all. They just wanted their fortress. Now it's bigger and grander than ever before. The Falcon's Nest I knew. That small village I grew up in. It's been lying under all this snow ever since the calamity. All the villagers who could never return home. They've all had to move to the capital. It's for them that I'm still digging through the snow, trying to recover lost history. All right. Let's hope the anvil so we can get done over there. What's up, Yasadori? Peers over the cliffs in concern. Some ways beyond here lies Camp Riversmeet. The camp was once the center of luscious pastures, a prime grazing field for cattle and other livestock. Now it's home to not more than wolves. Pray help drive the beasts away with sword and spell. Slay 3 silver wolves. Let them learn to fear us. Tutorial. There below us, Camp Riversmeet, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliffs safely from here.
Should we fall, the base below would make short work of us. Come. I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge.
I definitely approve of finding a way to not die.
If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Though it's possible recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternate route to Camp Riversmeet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on.
Hey, silver wolves. That was one more silver wolf. You slayed the silver wolves.
I'm now well fed because I keep drinking tea. I'm not hungry. Hemming's trappings. Got one of the lost items. Another one over here. Everything else is sparkling. More Heaven's trappings. Okay. I went up higher. I need to head back up. Head up here and see what we can reach. Reconnaissance party night. That does not figure then. This one too. Several dot figures.
You're right. Are you all right? I had sounds of struggle. Think the fury. I thought no one would come. We have to slain and one night saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Master Krolinsk. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Naught but white all around. So we saw shapes moving toward us, running toward us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others... There was shouting and screaming. After a while, I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. The heretics tracked you here. Aye. My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must... we must... Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. But first, you must see to your safety. Yes. Quest complete. Oh my gosh, Kitty. You are so needy. The Notoriel seems loath to forego the opportunity to locate the heretic's hiding place. I believe this is Shiva. He has the right of it, Master Krolinsk. Whatever remains of the heretic's trail will be gone by the next snowfall. We cannot well leave our friend here. I will say him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I'd have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of attack. Should you pick up the heretic's trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Duh. Rest assured, we will not be far behind. And, Pieter, thank you. Something fresh footprints. Let's go. Instinct to level 52. Tracks continue to the north. Sir, you are very needy. I'm trying to play a game here. Find the heretic's hiding place. Some suspicious footprints. Heading this way. Don't have time for you, Mr. Ice Trap. Found some more suspicious footprints. Heading off this way. Some more suspicious footprints. This way, let's continue. Okay, apparently can't go that way.
Yes, we've gone too far. Where are the heretics hid? Oh, where could they be? And I'm glad they're following my footprints since I'm going all the heck out everywhere. The freak. I'm nowhere. I'm lost. I'm lost. Is this it, perhaps? Hey, we found some heretics. Whoops. We'll defeat the heretics. The heretics hiding place. Duty complete. That was easy. I was barely lost at all. Cat. Hey, it's Iceheart. What's up? Gonna summon Shiva again? We're ready to fight you if I must.
Looking for me, I presume.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No, it cannot be.
Yes, I found Midgårdsummer. Your friends, yes? I think so.
He cameth unto me, as didst thou, alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo.
You used it to make Shiva.
The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them, but I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found, but I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice, and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people. To bring dragon and man together as they once were, and should ever be.
Interesting twist. What of the innocents who died when you attacked the Foundation?
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control.
Whose control was it under?
Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered.
Indeed.
Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Yes, you've made deal with devil.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken, and peace restored.
No matter how many children die.
We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
You and Shiva? Master Kurlinsk, praise Helion you're alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. Yes, they killed all your heretics for you. So they were lurking in the cellar of a farmhouse. 'Tis a pity Lydia's had escaped, but we will not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt with our foes a telling blow deceived, my friend. I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy. Tenacious devils. Hey, next up the next job quest. Level up. Lord Ontoriel would rather not linger without cause. The knights have matters here as well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come. After tracking heretics across moms of ice and snow, I would say you're due a few hours' rest next to a warm fire. Yes, but first I must take care of these things. A little hot-tempered knight. Renee's trying to catch his breath. Got to be cursed. A moments ago, I was mobbed by a huge swarm of frost grenades. Made away with my life, but dropped my magic talisman in confusion. It was a gift from my family. And the instant those monsters saw it, they lost all interest in me. They tore the thing apart and fled with the pieces. That talisman carries a lot of sentimental value for me. I have to get it back. I can't leave my post. You struck me as quite the capable sort. Be a good lad. Recover it for me, would you? It looked like the talisman was broken into 3 separate pieces. I didn't see which of the beasts nabbed the pieces, mind you. I was more concerned with escaping before they regained their interest in me, but please, slay the frost grenade. Recover my talisman for me. Of course, this should not be a problem. Fragment. I do like the Onion Knight. Have you the pieces of my magic talisman? Here they are. How you found them. Words cannot fully express my gratitude. My family made this talisman from an ice crystal. It was meant to protect me. But to be honest, it's more than cold enough around here without me carrying this thing. Still, it carries no small amount of sentimental value for me. I wonder what made the frost grenade swarm after us so. Do they plan to eat it? Something that's supposed to protect me. This talisman's doing a dreadful job. Whatever the reason, I much prefer not getting attacked again. I'll be sure to put this somewhere safe in the barracks rather than carrying it on my person. Thank you again for recovering it for me. Yes, kitty, I know. My cat is like, oh man, I need love right now. Look how cute I am. Black Iron Bridge. Sorry, kitty. Did not mean to kick the chair you were in.
What's up, Yosadori? You've already slain those horde wolves. You have my deepest thanks. There was a time when there were Ishgardian troops stationed at Camp Riversmeet. Should we recover the camp, we would be able to station soldiers there again. It would make our patrols safer. Let them cover more area. Before long, we shall move to reclaim the camp. When that time comes, I may call upon your services again. Ah. Since we're here, let's head toward Girl with the Dragon Tissue. Try to head straight there as much as possible. New area, hooray! Be not proud. Hey, we're close. What's up, vegetable? Good gods, the stench is overpowering, even in this frigid climate. Forgive me for interrupting. What are you doing? Searching. Rather more damage than I would have liked, but it will serve. After all, the experiment proceeds apace. Experiment? What in the heavens are you doing? Why must I justify myself to you? Well, I suppose you have no obligation to. It's just not every day I see someone rummaging through a dragon's corpse. Oh, so I frighten you then. You find me repulsive like the rest of them. No, you misunderstand. I didn't mean to give offense. Whatever you do is your business, to be sure, but it isn't safe out here alone. Why would you suggest then that what would you suggest then? That I find a stout protector like your friend? As if anyone would be willing to help me. This aura you emanate. They sent you to hound me, haven't they? To remind me that witch Alakwa has no place in the world? Alakwa? I am warning you. Leave me alone. Well, that one would have certainly
queer. I don't know what compelled me to speak with that woman, Alakwa, I believe she called herself, but I must confess to being morbidly curious about her experiment. I mustn't let myself be distracted. We have work to do. Unless I'm mistaken, the taint is manifested in this area. Let us split up and search for it.
Oh, yes, I think it's over there, where the indicator is.
Epic doom music. Something's going on over here.
Our taint.
Another cracked ice play.
Time to cleanse this foul taint.
All right.
We have found taint and purified.
You found the taint and purified it? Huh, well done. Though I cannot help but wonder, is it truly a coincidence the taint chanced to have manifested when we met Alakwa? Being frozen to the bone isn't conducive to conversation. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and warm ourselves while we discuss matters in earnest.
I can do this.
Terribly large woolly yak, though.
I wonder if he has woolly bully. More explorations done. Exploration. This is a very large area.
Yeah, let's just fast travel. Easier that way.
We found grandfather's materials.
find them? Did you find my grandfather's things?
Here they are.
Oh, it looks to be everything. Halon's blessings to be upon you. My grandfather used to be making a living as a ferryman. It's very different. Back before the calamity, what good's a ferryman when the ice is thick enough to walk across? Little wonder his health had gotten so much worse over the years. A man without purpose is prone to sickness. If I could remind him of what he once had, though, maybe he'd recover. She will know. With your most recent effort, I sense your powers continuing to grow. Suffice to say, this is a boon to our cause. The mission proceeds smoothly thus far. If we continue, never have I felt so unsettled in someone's presence. The thought that she might connect to the taint also bothers me, but until we know for certain, it avails us not to dwell upon it. For now, I shall resume my investigation into water veins and try to deduce other locations where the taint might appear. Leave the investigation aspect of the mission to me, and pray continue honing your powers of purification. After all, no one else can purge the taint but you.
Stone 3. And stone dust 3. Nice.
I think you can use your powers of the White Mage, and you now have Stone 3. She has terrible news regarding the taint. Terrible news, Pieter. The manifestation of the taint you purged here has reappeared. The fiends nearby have driven into a frenzy all over again, and they reportedly attacked a knight on patrol. Although the man managed to flee to the convictory, his wounds are grievous. And to compound matters, the camp's chirurgeons are all afield and cannot readily return. You are his only chance, Pieter. You must go to the convictory and save him.
We'll do this. But first, we need to check on this mission. What is up, Red Balls? Good to see you.
Lord Aratel, Master Krolinsk. Full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news?
Oh yes, we found heretics. I killed a bunch of them.
You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own, and slew them before reinforcements could even arrive? By the Fury. I believe we've made great strides toward purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father in the Holy See. As will I, Lord Aratel. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Duridan and Fortemps could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed. I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest? We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Master Krolinsk have accomplished far more than I thought even possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Please, pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Raold. We thank you for your hospitality. Okay. We will definitely take care of that after taking care of this. Let's see if we can head left first. See where that takes us. Okay. Well, I can't, it seems. Doesn't look like there's anything over there to really... Fine. There's a way up over there. Doesn't look like it.
we go. Bed of bones. That's not foreboding at all. Is there a way up over here, any chance? Poor lone Yeti. He's so lonely. Oh wow, lots of area around here. This also looks like a place that could one day be useful, but currently is not. Okay, whatever. You don't want me to go that way. I get it. We found a polar bear. I need to check back near the area. It seems that we are getting a lot more high level stuff. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Oh, don't tell me. You're just stopping by to get rid of the notification. That is correct, madam. Right, let me use the restroom really quick. Nothing can be repaired. Okay. He is in a bad way. Please hurry and tend to his hurts. I can't die. What will become of my family? The pain fades. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, the danger is past. However, he'll still require constant care for a time. I shall remain on hand to help provide it. Meanwhile, you must go and purify the taint that's reappeared west of Bane Pool. Only you have the power to do so, Pieter. Please hurry before it can cause any more harm. Alright, be right back. taken care of real quick. All right. Yeah, everything's level 51 is still level 50, and I think that's because I advanced the plot. I think it was all level 50 before that. I'd be curious to find out if that's accurate. More unholy fight. And to cleanse this foul taint, stop having so many undead. Hooray! Pleased to say the knight will make a full recovery. Had you not come to his aid, his comrades believe he would have died. So you've already purified the taint. Good work, Pieter. I must say, though, that its reappearance baffles me. It should have taken far longer to befoul aether to accumulate. I'm disinclined to believe this came about by itself. Nay, I sense that someone had a hand in this. Also, zombies were around. I spoke with the knight after he had sufficiently recovered. Shortly before he was attacked, he caught sight of a foreign woman who reeks of death, a Laqua. Wherever she appears, so too does the taint. I wasn't certain before, but now I'm convinced this is no mere coincidence. Could it be that she's the one creating the taint? And if so, to what end? Why would she do such a thing? I know not her designs, but her actions cannot be borne. Should the taint continue to manifest, both Kurthus and the Twelveswood would suffer unimaginable damage, that's what I meant to say. Stillglade Fane must know of this threat. I shall send word to them. Though I shan't raise my hopes that the Seed Seers will bestir themselves, best to assume that we're on our own. Now then, our priority now is to track down Alaqua. The knight said that she was headed west to the Dravanian Forelands. Let us take our search to the main settlement there. Tailfeather, I believe it's called. We can do this. Alright, we have not been there yet, so... take care of these first. To Moscow. This is Count Overlook. Indeed, its inhabitants do seem the type to cloud the man in the face with cloud the man in the face in place of a how do you do. Still, we make some inquiries after our prematurely retired instructor. Let us rendezvous at this place once we've gathered what intelligence we may.
Must people scrutinizing faces.
You mean that big rugged-ended bastard? You'll find him packing the boards in front of the infirmary. Some of the lads seem to know that bloke, but no bugger seems eager to say how.
A bloke laid an ice guard. Aye, that was a stranger come about asking after one of our lads. Told him I'm sorry, he thought he was looking for was in the cabin with a lift, resting up from an axe wound.
I've seen him all right. Got himself a cold reception, too. You can't come apologizing for a deed a decade old and just expect to be forgiven. I've had your interrogations. 'Twould seem our man came here but to visit an old acquaintance.
Yes, there were lots of men apologizing.
In the vicinity of the winch, you say? Let us investigate the infirmary, then. Were the conditions of our employment not satisfactory, return with us to the manufactory, and we discuss more favorable terms. I understand that Ishgardians presently accord machinists rather less than the respect they deserve, but I promise you, our worth shall shine through in due time. People will clamor to learn of our profession. You cannot abandon us now, Rostal. Think of the future. Rostal, leave me be. One more step and I'll blow your yapping jaw off. Joy, if you please. Shite-eating bastard. Next time I'll aim for the shaft twixt your thighs. Are you not proud? It was you who taught Joy everything she knows about shooting, and spitting colorful profanity besides. I the last masters me lessons well, but enough to be your new master of marksmanship, I'd wager. Do you think so? Oh, but no. Joy is far too busy with her duties as a manor house. And besides, we have this budding machinist who's simply dying to learn from the great Rashithal. Buffalo shite. Any scrag which known me would know I'd do the dying. Oh, just look at you. The epitome of roguish swashbuckler. Why ever did you cease brandishing your weapon in that fashion? For only pirate scum an old firearm like this. And I ain't gonna teach the machinist way to no hopeless sausage-fingered adventurer that got dragged off the street. Then you're saying if our sausage-fingered adventurer shows a glimmer of hope, you'll consent to instruct them. Do you hear that, Pieter? This is your chance to display your aptitude for marksmanship. Here, I took the liberty of packing some extra tools for the trade. Convince our reluctant instructor that you are serious in your intentions. Not from round these parts, are ye? Fine, Stephanian. Fine, Stephanian. I'll give your whelp one bloody chance. One lesson to see what he's made of. The fate of Skyscale Manufactory lay the very future of mechanistry is in your sausage-fingered hands. Take up your weapon and aim for the stars. Quest complete. The bunny goatee kills me. It's great. I love it. Mechanist unlocked. Okay. Let's see. I need to equip the weapons. Here's my gun and... Oh dear, my clothes fell off. These clothes are terrible. Do they have any better clothes? Surely they have better clothes. They do not have any better clothes. Alright, fine. Must persuade Rothenthal to return to us. Rothenthal seeks to evaluate your natural talent with a firearm. For the first time you look good and comfortable in that carbine. Not your outfit, mind, just the carbine. Pity that comfort will only last you right up till you shoot the bleeding thing. Right, here's a few pointers before we start. So you don't put a round through your damn foot. Aim the barrel at your target, squeeze the trigger, not so bloody. Hard, mind. And boom goes the firearm. Your shots will decide the kind of damage you can do with any particular weapon. Next, let's talk about the contraption at your waist. No, I don't rightly understand it, but the boss tells me it draws in the aether from your body and turns it to the spark it'll feed some devices it'll working on. Oh, and pray do not forget to carry your soul of the machinist. I based the designs of a more traditional soul crystals. It'll act as a focal point for the energy conversions performed by the Etherotransformer, and that'd be on the contraption Rathanel's mentioned. Then all the machinist answers and traits to level 30. Detailed descriptions can be viewed in Actions and Traits windowed, accessed under Character in the main menu. Alright, that's all you're getting from me now. Follow me, and so you're fared in the field. You can throw your carbine in the bushes and flee like a musket-whipped cur. Them is your choices. Nope. I want... Mount Guide. Nope. Okay, there it is. I also want companion summon right there. And what else is there I need to do? Oh, fine, whatever. Take me test then, eh? The rules are simple. Make your way toward the Emmett's elbow. Shoot what I'm told to shoot. I can do this. I shall await you at the end of your trial, Peter. I have every confidence you shall impress our instructor with your enthusiasm and potential. Right, we're gonna have us a good old-fashioned hunt. Go ahead and give me instructions and I'll obey your marksmanship. Columns will be our first target. Focus on getting a feel of her range and rhythm. Try and avoid them curls, so you don't want to waste your ammunition. Beat basalt columns. Other golems are all like down like that. That way. Down. Down. Maybe one more, and then this should be it. Except for hunting for bombs. There's a bomb. Turning incendiaries. You're down. There you go. Bad lad, no bad at all. Let's see if some proper nasties though, eh? Sure. You need enough for a beginner. Not by a long shot. I want to see skins of the Paramassians, the Paratitans. You want him to fail, right? Let me cheat his lordship. Could bend the rules and so will I. Do what you gotta do, lass. Wait for the scheming to be awful. Come on, theater. Docile meerkats and docile tigers. tigers. There appear to be some over here. Done? We're done. Right, under the hermit's hovel.
Bring them skins then. Leave them here. Even with young Joy's help, you did well, lad.
Huzzah! So you'll return to the manufactory with us then?
I say me did well. Not that he was done. You still got one last target to take down. Me.
Peter's got talent. Even he can't win against Rothenthal. I'm truly being bothersome, Peter. Would you be so kind as to give the instructor a good drubbing?
You'll do what I can.
See, this is something I'm loving. My character would definitely not be doing. So we're going to get this one mission out of the way. New performance. You've saved the manufacturing.
Duty complete. Excellent.
Well, there you are, Instructor. Pieter has proven his potential beyond the shadow of a doubt. You're a man of your word, are you not?
I'll come back to your bloody workshop. But do you know why I left in the first place?
To once more breathe the salty air of your beloved homeland.
You ain't got no love for Lanaska. In fact, I'd be happy if I never saw the place again.
Well, why would you inconvenience us by flying to a locale you so clearly despise?
For a sack of gelt the size of me bloody head. I don't know who he was working for, but some bloke came about offering me good coin to strip anchor. So I did.
Someone paid you to abandon the manufactory. Why would you do such a thing?
Like I said, I ain't never seen a sod before. And if I show me face at the workshop, his boss is gonna want his gelt back, I reckon. Pity I already spent all of it on grog.
No, you're not wiggled through my grasp that easily. I shall pay this debt, and in return you shall instruct every would-be machinist who walks through our door.
Well, you got one bugger worth teaching at this. I guess it's back to the frigid arms of Lady Ishgard for me.
Is that wise, my lordship? The Hellenard coffers isn't exactly fit to bursting. Oh, yes, you're quite right. You are rather short on coin. I'm certain a thorough inspection of the ledgers will turn up a spare gill or two. Can't put a price on good people, eh, my lordship? That you cannot, my dear. Rosenthal may be a touch standoffish at times, but none can despise
dispute his eye for marksmanship. Such talk aside, I sensed the business he had in these parts was not concluded to his satisfaction. Would the man could confide in me his troubles, I suppose I shall have to content myself with the thought of his return. Ah, but Pieter, you've exceeded my every expectation. Pray, join me back at the manufactory so that I might thank you in a manner that befits your accomplishments. All right. Back to White Madron. Moorish Guardian. I should have used the crystal. Oh, well, that's fine. Fearing Elizon. That is, or rather was, the statue of Saint Varyon, an azure dragoon of ages past who once drove off the great worm Nidhogg. Surely you have heard of the azure dragoon, chosen by the Eye to lead Ishgar's dragoons in a fight against the Drobanian horde. But alas, much like this one, a number of statues of our fair capital have been defaced during the recent attack. Not that we could ever forget whose name they were erected, mind you. In fact, one could say these disfigurements are like a badge of honor, earned from a clash with our enemy. Quite remarkable, would you not agree? History being made of history, I'd say. I'm afraid that is all at St. Renamal's Cathedral. I have no doubt it can regale you with another tale of Ishgar's history. Proving Grounds Guard. Looking for who? Oh, the stableman. He went inside not too long ago. Sure, let's go inside Proving Grounds. Hello there. Come for a few matches as well, I take it. Ah, I've never seen anything so exhilarating. There's nothing in the world more majestic than the chocobo. Spirited, resilient, with plumage kissed by the golden sun. They are my passion. And I long to someday breed the perfect chocobo. Fortunately, I work at the Holy Stables, so I've never had the opportunity. Yes. Svitty is looking for me. Oh, bugger me with a hairy fork. Thought I must have arrived. The matches I have to wait. Thanks for the tip, friend. While we're here, actually. Let's check on these things. Gillibrand is never one to leave a patron fallen in the dumps. Hey, you there. Would you mind taking a bottle of this mulled wine to the gentleman downstairs? He's a regular around here. Rather affable one at that. But for a recent lack of employment, he'd been looking to get deep in the cups. Thought I'd treat him to a mug of this today. Keep a bit of weight from his coin purse. Wuss. For a bloom with you.
Isn't there supposed to be an entrance to this place around here somewhere? Off surprised none of the administrations of the poor. They find to be at odds with the more militant activities of the faith. To them I would say, judge not the teachings of her known by the actions of those who would claim to know her will. Yeah, everything's blocked up around here. I don't think I can do this mission that he asked of me. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try going back up there and see if there's a way around. Because I am positive they said there was a way to go downstairs. It just discouraged me not to. This looks like downstairs. There it is. How did this happen? I feel as if I'm trapped within some waking nightmare. He's multiplying on the house. What? What is this? Made out from Gillibrand, that little bastard. It's what I need to drown my troubles. I was a knight in the service of a proud, noble family. That is, until my dear lady was accused of heresy. Everything changed after that. Their prestige, their pedigree, everything was stripped away, including me. I say drinking is merely a pause from thinking. Would that I could take from a bottomless mug. Nay, only one thing stands to wash away my dignity. Rather than play the drunken fool, I would like to make a gift of this to my lord. Surely this pain I bear is nothing next to his completely unaware his wife had committed such heinous crimes. He's a good man. He deserves better. It is all I can offer him now. I'm loath to impose upon your kindness further, but could you take this to him in my place? Let him see me in my current state. Would be disgraceful. I imagine he's still at the airship landing in Pillars. We're just looking to keep warm tonight. Excuse me, sir, do you have any spare wood for a fire? A small bundle, or even a few twigs would do. Of course not. As if a bundle of sticks could warm the hands of so many. The dragons have left the Foundation in shambles. Countless men and women are without shelter, the bitter chill of death breathing down their necks. Some may not even live through the night. I implore you,
Please speak with Venket of the congregation. Tell him we must have firewood for the citizens here in Brun. Cold days, colder nights. Vincanet. Yes, is there aught I might help you with? I see. I'm hardly blind to the plight of my people, but firewood is something of a commodity these days. I cannot hand it out as freely as I might otherwise. However, I might have a solution. During the most recent Dravanian assault, a number of buildings were destroyed. I thought it a great misfortune, but if there may yet be a silver lining, the timber we've collected from those buildings is unfit for reconstruction. You might as well take it with you to the broom. Here you are, destroyed buildings, as ordered. Van consent to aid us. Is there any wood to spare? If wood from destroyed buildings. My word, this is... I don't know what to say. How did he amass such quantities? No matter. Go and distribute this to the people down below. We must do what we can before this cold claims any more lives. I can do this. You are freezing bacon. What would you do for a bit of kindling? Here's some scrap wood for you. For me? Truly. So it's true they've been asking and receiving. Thank you. I can bear this cold no longer. Perhaps I should have some scrap wood. Here you are. What? Firewood? Bless you. Bless you, sir. Thank you. All right. Sorry, getting messages from the Wafu. There we go. It's so cold. I cannot feel my hands anymore. Here's scrap wood for you. Wood. For a fire. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Search for any others in need of scrap wood. It's so cold. It's so very cold. Here's scrap wood for you. Firewood. Oh, alone be praised. That's quite a lot of timber there. Surely you don't mean to distribute it all by yourself. Why not let me handle for that for you? The least I can do to repay your kindness. Leave it to me. I know these streets like the back of my head. Folks will be warming themselves all along these streets in no time flat. Thanks again, mister. Well, I'll be seeing you. Well, I gave out lots of firewood and then gave it to a person willing to help.
You do patron saints proud. Now then, let us take what remains somewhere safe.
I gave it to one of the people to distribute.
What? Young elegant girl offered to ration out the rest for you? Oh, I'm afraid to say you've been duped. She's a thief, rather well known here in the Broom. She bears no ill intentions, but that is a fair deal more serious than her usual antics. These are hard times, and I understand how destitution drives one to desperation, but we cannot afford to tolerate her selfish actions, not now. I pray no one should want for weld tonight. But we must recover the firewood. And soon.
Okay. Let us see where else we may go.
Practically tripped over himself running in here not long ago. Thank you for finding him. He'll have to buckle down if he's serious about becoming a realm-renowned breeder. And he's off to a good start, having come here. Ishgard is famous for raising chocobos, you know. They've always been the steed of choice in the battlefield. The proving ground, where you found my starry-eyed assistant, ensure they get plenty of practice. When I say it's practice, it also makes a good show for the folks spectating as well. You should see for yourself sometime. Nothing like feathers flying from two chocobos fluttering, almost dancing back and forth in the arena. You'll quickly come to understand why they call it the Light Feather Proving Grounds. More than unkind to our chocobo chicks, but we have traditions and a reputation to uphold.
Let's talk to manufactory people.
The Savior Skysteel Manufactory. I'd hoped to furnish you with a suitable reward, but a glance at the ledgers counts as means to weary some prudence. Thus, instead of presenting you with a firearm of the finest materials and latest design, I must humbly ask that you do make do with the dated model that I gave you at Camp Overlook. Oh, and I must also pass on a message to you from Rothesthal. He says that you take the skills he taught you thus far and master them to the furnace of battle. Something to that effect. I assume he means to offer you further instruction once you display a sufficient level of competence. And such a day can hardly be distant for one of your talents, Theater. Quest complete. New marksmanship techniques. Hypercharge. This Maximus quest will be available upon reaching level 35. Undertaking subsequent quests will be reviewed in the journal. Heat gauge unlocked. Performing certain weapon skills will increase the heat gauge. Once it's high enough, the action hypercharge will become available. Using hypercharge overheats your weapon and allows the use of heat blast, acquired level 35, and auto crossbow, required level 52. Give you the job gauge description anytime from the actions and traits menu. All right. In the list. And move up there. All right. So, about a mulled wine of the title strip noble. We will do that when I return from lunch. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day if I don't see you again.